Always like fighting in my hometown.
At 7-0-1 with 5 knockouts, Paul PMAC McKenzie will be looking to pad his record on Friday night. It will be the 23-year-old's third fight since returning to the ring after a brief hiatus.
I love the sport, fighting, hearing the crowd chant and everything. PMAC, PMAC. It's awesome. I love it. And when the crowd goes wild after I get those KOs, it's always a great feeling.
The Edmonton fighter has been dancing around the ring, throwing punches for the last 11 years. While each opponent has his strengths and weaknesses, McKenzie knows he's only one swing away from ending any fight.
Everybody knows that I can throw some punches. Being in the heavyweight division, all it takes is one punch, so I got to make sure I'm moving my head, lots of lateral movement, everything like that. And then when it comes, that home run will be there.
While training has intensified for Friday's bout against 9-2-2 Emile Arsenault from New Brunswick, another battle PMAC has been throwing down with since returning to the ring is his weight. At 5'11", 260 pounds, McKenzie continues to cut down to get out of the heavyweight division.
I do want to climb the ladder and stuff and take boxing as far as I can.
McKenzie may be ready to rumble, but the rest of the card has taken its bumps and bruises. It hasn't stopped promoters from trying to put the best fights out there.
We have 8 bouts on the card, which is a lot for boxing. Usually, unless you're in Vegas where they start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, usually we do 6, but that's the thing. We do 8 because most likely something will happen and we go down to 6. We rather have more than not enough.
September 11th's takedown has some big tilts, including one fighter who recently shifted his more than 8-year focus from the MMA cage to the ring.
They're both hard, and you got to train just as hard as one as you do the other. The difference between mixed martial arts and boxing is, putting in that 4 to 6 hour work frame. In boxing, you can become great, whereas in mixed martial arts, you got to separate 4 to 6 hours between 4 to 6 different disciplines.
Ryan, the real deal Ford, has gone back to his roots, what he grew up doing. While the 33-year-old won his lone boxing match 6 years ago, he considers Friday's bout versus Gary Kopis his pro debut.
Very tough fighter from Saskatchewan. He's had over 200 amateur boxing fights and I believe 14 professional fights, and even once competed for a Canadian title. So, I'm a guy that's always up for the challenge. I don't back down.
Born and raised in Edmonton, Ford has been solely concentrating on boxing the last few months.
I'm looking for big fights, big knockouts, and, showtime.
The bell rings at the Shaw Conference Center after 7. Aaron Streck, Shaw TV, Edmonton.